Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio, and this is another video for the hashtag event loveart. This one is the Kiss. I'm actually going to collage leftover scraps of paper. This one and the other ones I layer on this page are mostly jelly prints and cleanup papers. And I'm going to try and recreate the Kiss by Klimt. If you search that, you'll find the original, which obviously is going to be much better than this one. But I just thought it would be fun. I had all these yellows, and I don't use them very much, that color. So I thought this would be fun to just kind of try to recreate his painting as a collage. So as you can tell, I've obviously sped this up quite a bit, and this next section was extremely tedious, so I do edit it quite a bit. So you'll see a little bit. I'm doing basic outlines here of where I'm going to put the pieces of scrap paper, and then I chop them all up into little squares. I know the girl is all circles, but yeah, I wasn't going to do circles, so we are going to do all squares on the whole thing. And like I said, I edit out a lot of this so you don't have to sit through it. And then I did, once I had it all glued down and it was dry, I did spray the back with water and then put it under some weight to make it nice and flat. And now we're tracing out the basic shapes so that we can cut them out. As I was doing this, I looked at the picture again and realized the right side of the man's cloak or blanket is a lot lighter than the left side, so I used just some gold craft paint to lighten up that right side, and it gives it some bling. And I think the original, I haven't seen the original in person, but I think it is really rich looking. At least that's what it looks like from the photographs. So now I'm painting in her skin, and after looking at this, I noticed that her elbow looks a lot like a heart. Oh yes, and I decided I would paint the face on some cardstock rather than trying to paint over the texture, and so hopefully it will look kind of normal. Decided she needed to be a little bit paler. The girl in the original is very pale compared to the boy. Now that we got her face glued down, we're going to add some hair to her using a little berry wine and then some, I think it's oxide brown, just to give her a reddish brown hair color. There, I'm just trying to soften it around the edges of her forehead. Started painting the guy's face and decided, yeah, we're just gonna paint his face on the cardstock. hard to tell, but I'm painting in his hands. Maybe after I get that done, I'll draw the lines for the fingers and it'll look more like hands. Now we're going to glue his head on. There we go. Decided that was too pale and my brush was too wet, so we're gonna mix up a little bit more darker skin tone for him. Put his shoulder in there. Now I think we're ready to put it on. Let's glue it down. I did smear it around the edges so it wouldn't ooze out. See, doesn't her elbow look like a heart? It does. And now I'm using my Stabilo All to give it some shading. Felt like everything was too much the same and you couldn't see the lines in between. Oh, his cloak's supposed to be over the top of her, so I was trying to shade it that way, but it doesn't look like that. Felt like it still needed something, so I'm going around it with my food ball. Not perfect, but I felt like it needed some sort of line. And we're just going to add dots for the flowers in her hair. And there's supposed to be flowers on the ground. I found this gold pen, so I thought I would do the inklets with this gold, but it's really dark. If you look at it at the right angle, you can see that it's, metallic, but it's really dark. And there we go. The kiss. I hope you liked that. If you did like it, please hit like, feel free to share, comment, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.